Alright guys, it's me, Metalman8713 here today. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Well, you know what? I know you guys like new purchase videos. How is this on this CD rack? And that one over there for new purchases. And don't forget to mention the footstool as well, which I'm sitting on at the moment for this video, and down here the vinyls and everything right here. How is it? Quite a big addition to the collection, and yep, 1 minute, I'm just gonna get around here for a minute. Alright YouTube, it's me, Metalman8713 here today. How's it going? I'm back again with a brand new CD collection video, and the first one, quite in a short time actually, because I've got quite a big addition now on this CD rack and the other one right there. So yep. Well, the last time I did this video, right now my collection, which those are the CDs which I got on the middle shelf on here. Now I've got about 88. Well, up until I got this lot on there and the other CD rack, I've had about 88 CDs, you know. Yep. Now I've got way load more on here and there. So yep. Well, here I'm gonna talk you through this new collection, me new updated CD collection. Yep. Well, and also I'm gonna be doing one for the vinyls, which are down there, and the tapes and singles as well. Yep. But the vinyls and tapes one, I've decided I'm gonna do tomorrow instead. Well, anyway. Apart from the middle, which is not in any particular order, but I've grouped all the CDs on here alphabetically and in the order of bands, which, you know, so yep. Let's get started. Got quite a few to go through here. So to start with, we've got AC/DC, Back in Black. Excellent album, actually. Got another AC/DC. For those about to rock, we salute you. And there's another one hiding on here somewhere, which I've got to put back on the shelf. It is Black Ice on here. I just forgot to put it on the shelf, but I'm keeping it on there for now. There. And yet, here we've got AC/DC Iron Man 2 soundtrack on here. So fantastic. Got quite a few new most of them I already know, but there's quite a few new ones on me. Here we've got a band called Ash Meltdown. Yep. Got an great 80s guitarist here, Aldo Nova, debut album. Got Twitch on here. I'll have to listen, but really, right here, and the 1991 effort, Blood on the Bricks. Oh, Blood on the Bricks. Aerosmith next. We've got quite a few in here. I have listened to quite a few of these songs on here, but I have to listen to the full album properly. It's AC/DC. I've already done them. Aerosmith, Permanent Vacation, their comeback album. There's Pump, which features Love in an Elevator. Love in an elevator, I'm living it up when I'm going down in the elevator. We've got a compilation album here called Big Ones on here, quite good. And there are also some of these I've listened to as well, so yeah, we've got we've still got one I need to listen to here. It is just push play on here. Yep. We've got an Alice Cooper comeback album from the 1980s. We've got Trash. Brilliant. And so look at that cover. Fantastic. Fantastic. We've got Airborne debut album, Running Wild, on there. Cover. I have no idea what this is, but I don't know how this one got in here. All About Eve, Scarlet and Other Stories. I have no idea how this one got in here, or where it came from. I wonder what that is. The previous one. We've got Ronnie James Dio era Black Sabbath, which was after Ozzy Osbourne left the band, obviously. We've got Heaven and Hell. I've also got that on vinyl as well, which I could show in a separate video. We've got Dehumanizer on here. And also we got Dio, Black Sabbath The Dio Years compilation album. Actually brilliant. Got Bon Jovi. Now we move into a sort of glammy theme. Glammy into hard rock phase of Bon Jovi. We've got, and also I just like to say now, also apologise, you know, for sniffing and everything. I have got a bit of a cold as well, so we're nothing to worry about for this video. Yeah. Just, you know, if you see me sneezing and everything, which I don't know if I'll do in this video or not. So if it does, I'll say bless me. Excuse me. Well, anyway, we've got Bon Jovi, New Jersey, the popular follow-up to the 1986 album, Slippery When Wet. If I can get that in there. Got a John Bon Jovi solo album here, Blaze of Glory. Yep, excellent. I've heard the title track on the album, but I still need to listen to the whole soundtrack. We've got a metamorphosis of Bon Jovi from this album onward, Keep the Faith. The last to feature Alec John. I've forgotten who the bass player's name is, the original one, but if you do know what it is, please comment below. Well, anyway, we've got a compilation album, Crossroads, Bon Jovi, and the 2000 album, Crush, which features the smash hit, It's My Life. We've got Bryan Adams from the 80s, Reckless. And Bryan Adams, 18 Till I Die on here. Got a Brian May solo album, the guitarist out of Queen. Back to the Light solo album, actually brilliant. Excellent, I could say. We've got a bit of Bruce Dickinson's solo album. We've got Tattooed Millionaire, the solo album, and like he goes, "I wanna be a tattooed millionaire." And also, this Janet Gers also collaborated with Bruce on this album. That's him in the middle, on the bottom middle right there. He collaborated with him on this album before he joined Iron Maiden that same year, 1990. Got a later solo album with, this has got Adrian Smith on it when he left his own solo projects and went to join Bruce Dickinson's band. We got The Chemical Wedding on here. And his most recent solo album to date, released 10 years ago actually, Tyranny of Souls. I've got to say, great cover, by the way. Got something a tint a bit lighter here, Cheap Trick. Cheap Trick and that Lap of Luxury. I've got quite a few in here I need to listen to. Well, so yep, could be good actually. And also Cheap Trick's a bit of a lighter sort of, it's one of the bands who influenced the glam movement in the 80s, a bit of your lighter pop rock, possibly. This has got former Van Halen singer Sammy Hagar on, and Michael Anthony, former bass player of the band. This is one of their solo projects, Chicken Foot debut album. On there. Because I've got quite a few compilations in here. Got a compilation album, classic rock anthems. Some of these have still got the price tags on them for some reason. I have no idea why. Here's another one which got in here for some reason. It's Cutting Crew Broadcast. Yeah, I wonder what. I'm just wondering what that is. Got a bit of some light, got something again. Yeah, but actually, when I got this collection, it's got, apart from rock and metal, it's also got a tint bit of everything else in as well. Or I could say it could be it's like diverse, so it isn't all just rock and heavy metal. We got here Dire Straits compilation album, Money for Nothing. And here, featuring all the hits from the 70s to the 80s, Dire Straits. I'll probably split this video into a few parts depending on how long it is. It could take, well, if it does take that long, I might split it into 4 parts if you like. I've got a great new Wobben band here, Diamond Head. Quality. Got a bit of Dio, Ronnie James Dio. This is one of his solo albums. This was his 5th one. It's called Lock Up the Wolves, before the project, what he did before he returned to Black Sabbath. I meant the album, I mean. I have got this album on CD and vinyl as well, and this is another great 1980s band on here, Dokken, Under Lock and Key. Actually, if you haven't heard of them, I'd recommend this album if you haven't listened to it. There's some your great guitar playing and songwriting and everything on there. So if you haven't heard of the band, I'd recommend you get this album first, and before listening to the other one. So yeah, it's a nice and great album actually. Here's a live album which came from the Back for the Attack tour, Beast from the East. Excellent. Got a Don Dokken solo album here, Up from the Ashes, which features on drums none other than Motorhead's Mickey D, which before he worked with Don Dokken and King Diamond. We've got a supergroup project here from the late 80s featuring Ted Nugent as guitarist. Did his Damn Yankees, quite good in fact actually. And the sequel album, Don't Tread. We've got The Darkness debut album here, called Permission to Land. Great cover, by the way. Probably their best album actually, apart from the current one. Got David Lee Roth from the late 80s, when he left Van Halen. This is 2 of his solo albums. The first one is Skyscraper. Excellent. I wonder if he's really enjoying that. I hope it doesn't fall off. Oh, yeah. I wonder how many shots David Lee Roth took to do that photo. Yeah, well, anyway, great cover, by the way. Great title track, by the way. And the third one, David Lee Roth, A Little Ain't Enough. Ooh. It was this one. Here's another odd one, which it's got a bit of, well, the somehow I've heard that, I think of, well, this one is, I don't know how this one got in here and the next one, but it's like, it's got like a mix of rock, funk and rap in there for some reason, bunched into one. It's Dan Reed's Network. And sequel album called Slam. And here. Probably may have to have a listen to them and see who they are. Got Dragon Force, a power metal band from Scandinavia, one of your Scandinavian modern heavy metal bands, and this is Inhuman Rampage. We've got nearly all the Def Leppard's albums in here. I've got Pyromania in the middle somewhere. And also, I forgot to say, I have got some CDs on the floor, like when I was sorting them out, the ones which I don't want, so when I got the collection, there's 2 copies of Pyromania in there, so one of them I'm probably going to get a shot of, whilst I keep the other one. Well, anyway, we've got all of Def Leppard's albums in here. We've got the debut album, On Through the Night. Brilliant. High and Dry, second album, featuring the classic track Bring It On the Heartbreak. That was one of the tracks that launched them into popularity, apart from the third album. We've got classic Def Leppard here, Hysteria. Brilliant. We've got Adrenalize on here, the first one after Steve Clark died. Steve Clark, bless him. And God bless his soul. Yep, great guitarist. And we've got a compilation album, a B-side here called Def Leppard Retroactive. Well, if you put this one up close to you, it's a woman at a dressing table, but if you put it further away, it looks like a skull. Yeah. I've got another compilation album in here from the first 15 years of the group, Def Leppard Greatest Hits Vault, featuring on the then current single When Love and Hate Collide, which features songs from the first 5 albums, and retroactive as well, and the singles. That's it. We've got a 90s experimentation by the group into alternate rock grunge, the 90s explosion, Slan. Good album cover, isn't it? Well, actually, quite alright, actually. We've got an album which returned to their classic sound, Euphoria. It's in this cover. Oh, look at that cover. Fantastic. And also on the back, they had a haircut for this album, which, I don't really know the reason to, but, yeah, quite a good few tracks on that one. We've got a more pop-oriented effort, 10, where it's not really the 10th, it's the 8th studio album, called, 10 or X, featuring a few pop-related hits. And the most recent album to date before the newest one came out was Songs from the Sparkle Lounge, featuring Nine Lives, Come On, and a few bonus tracks. Actually, I still have to listen to this, but it could be a good album actually. And they're coming on tour. They're coming on tour in the UK this month, which that could be some of the concert footage, which could be on YouTube pretty soon. We don't know. I don't know yet, so I'll tell you in the later video. We've got Deep Purple, made in Japan. Great live album. It's one of the classic ones of their career. Now here's another one I've found in here. Enigma, Sadness. I think it's sort of more like some of your sort of like ambient, calm, relaxing music. What else have we got here? We've got another great late 1980s band here, Extreme, debut album. There's a few songs on the first time related to school and everything, and children and kids. Yep, got their best known album, Porno Graffiti, great album cover actually, and this features one of their biggest hits, More Than Words. This was actually the best album actually. And Extreme also had a bit of funk metal into the glammy image and sound. What they did. Got a Europe compilation album here, Greatest Hits, and also who else have we got in here? Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton. Who else have we got here? Got Foreigner, one of their best albums from the 80s. Agent Pravactor, that's how we say it, isn't it? Yep. Features a well-known power ballad called I Want to Know What Love Is, and got a Fleetwood Mac compilation album here, Greatest Hits, which I'll probably have listened to see if it's any good. I have heard quite a bit of Fleetwood Mac, they're quite good actually. Now, over here, we've got Faith No More. What's this one called? The Real Thing. Yep. See if they're any good. Got 3 of these compilation albums found in here. Guitar Heroes, Rock the Night Away, CD1. Guitar Heroes, Rock the Night Away, CD2, featuring different Gibson guitars on there. And CD3, Guitar Heroes, Rock the Night Away. Yeah, quite a few compilation albums in here. Got big Gary Moore in here. Gary Moore, Corridors of Power. On here. Great. Oh, no, sorry about this. Yeah, no, sorry about this. My camera stopped because it went up to 20 minutes. I'm gonna add. Well, for part 1, I'm gonna do this CD rack. Part 2, I'll do that one, and then part 3 will be the stuff in the middle. That's how I'm going to do it. Well, anyway, we've got Gary Moore, Corridors of Power. Look at that! Look at that cover. Fantastic. Yeah, Gary Moore in the Corridors of Power. Classic album from him. We've got After the War. Yeah, Gary Moore, excellent. One of the last metal and rock albums he did until post the late 90s, The Dark Days of Paradise. His return to blues and this shows and proves that he's still got the blues. featuring what looks like a flashback photograph of him from his childhood and what he looks like as an adult. I'm up on the back, so great album actually, by the way. Dark Days in Paradise, which came out the year I was born, 1997. Yeah. And also, we've got Gary Moore, Back to the Blues, which, you know, he returned to the blues format like what he did on Still Got the Blues. Great White, we've got another great 80s glam band on here. Great White, Once Bitten. Yep. Oh, yep. Yep. Came out 1987, that album. Got a sequel album here, Twice Shy. And there were 2 versions at this album cover. This is the uncensored version of this one. It's Great White and Hooked on there. Yep. Which features naked woman on the front getting hooked up by it looks like a god's anchor, if you like. There was a censored version of the album where the woman was coming out of the water as well, so yep. Got great classic debut album here, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Brilliant. Well, this is the redone album cover. The original had a lot of different artwork on there. Actually, what I looked at it was quite good actually. Got something a bit different here called Him, Love Metal. Hey, something a bit different there for you. Yep. Got a party. This man is the lead singer in Judas Priest, but he's also done some solo albums. This is his Rob Halford, his debut solo album called Resurrection. We've got the Ronnie James Dio Black Sabbath Fever lineup, which came together again in 2006 under the name Heaven and Hell, and released this album. Released this one, Heaven and Hell. The Devil You Know. Oh. Actually, another great cover on here. Great covers, actually. But, you know, bought really on CDs or on books and not really, on the, vinyls. It's arty, you know. Well, anyway, there's Heart, and a bit lighter. This is their comeback album. I have to listen to a bit of them, but they are some more of your 1980s American pop rock. We've got classic Australian group here called In Excess, Kick. Their 1987 breakthrough album, with 10 years before Michael Hutchence passed away. We've got another great band here, which has taken some, which the this band have been influenced by Iron Maiden, and they're sort of like an American version of the group, if you like, and they are Iced Earth, and this is their second album with Rupert Owens when he was in the band nearly 10 years ago. This is called Framing Armageddon, Something Wicked Part 1. I've got to say, great, excellent album cover, by the way. You know, they did a great job. Speaking of Iron Maiden, the album covers on here, they did more excellent, fabulous job. We've got quite a lot in here, and I also have got a lot in there as well, but I'll show you them in part 3. This is one of my favourites, Power Slave. Excellent album cover, really, really well done, fantastic. And also, fantastic quality album, released 30 years ago as well. Well done, Iron Maiden, your album is a success. This was the first album with Janet Gers in the band, No Prayer for the Dying, on there, featuring Eddie choking the Gravedigger, and the remaster album, Remove the Gravedigger, is just going his hand out like this. Like that. There's Janik on the back, the 1990-1993 lineup of the band. We've got Iron Maiden, Fear of the Dark, on there, with Eddie's a tree monster. This was one of the last Iron Maiden albums of the original Bruce Dickinson era, and the second one released, in fact, called A Real Dead One, which featured hits on the album recorded live, hits from albums which Iron Maiden had recorded from the early to mid 80s, 80 to 84. Quite excellent one, actually. Brilliant. We've got the second Blaze Bayley one in here, called Virtual 11. Actually, if you move it, if you move it sideways, it's in the... Oh, yep. Great 3D album cover, brilliant. Well, quite an okay Iron Maiden album, but not up to the standards of the other ones, in my opinion. This is their comeback album, great album here. Brave New World, featuring Eddie in the Sky over futuristic London. Brilliant. Long live Iron Maiden, up the irons. Got another live album, Rock in Rio, recorded at the 2001 Rock in Rio. It's got the same sort of cover as Brave New World, except he's going gloomy. He's got Eddie in the sky again, as clouds glooming over the stage of Rock in Rio 2001. This is a compilation album, Edward the Great, featuring some of their greatest hits over the past 22 years by that point. Great one. Here's another great Iron Maiden album, great recent one, Dance of Death. Brilliant. Yep, great album cover, by the way, too. We've got 2006's album, is A Matter of Life and Death, and also during the tour, well, I've got to say this is the version, this is a special edition version which comes with a DVD about the making of this album, and also during the tour for this album, they did say this tour is not a matter of life and death. Yeah, that's what it said on the tour. And their most recent effort, well, until the Book of Souls, which is on my shelf over there, was The Final Frontier, which I saw Iron Maiden on this tour. Quality. Brilliant. Yep. We've got another one. Here's another great one here. We've got Journey, Greatest Hits. We've got couple of other funny ones. I don't know what this is. Joshua, Intense Defence. I'm wondering what that is. I don't know what that is. Here's a new one on me, which I haven't heard of. Got Jimmy, Eat World. Something brand new on me right there. I'm wondering who they are. Got a great guitarist on here, very legendary one, Joe Satriani. This is his best known album, Surfing with the Alien. Brilliant. Got Joe Satriani, Dreaming, and I think that's the chart position, at number 11, if I am correct, on the charts. In which country, I'll probably find that out once I've done this. We've got Joe Satriani, Flying in a Blue Dream, on here. This came out in 1989. I was just double checking when it came out. Yeah, yep. Flying in a Blue Dream, and Joe Satriani, The Extremist. We've got some Judas Priest in here. Most of the classic ones I've got in the middle, but you know, these are some of the ones from 1988 onwards up until Nostradamus. Here's Ram It Down on there. Ram it down, ram it down. That was the last Judas Priest album with Dave Holland, because he had a few issues at the time which forced him to leave Judas Priest, such as personal and health issues. So, yep. Got great classic effort from the Priest, Painkiller. Yep. And the first one to feature the lineup, which is on this album, and Angel Retribution and Nostradamus. Yep. Great covers, these. Got a 1993 compilation album, Metalworks, which features, it's got some of their symbols from, many of the classic symbols from their albums, if you look at the cover closely. Yep. Great compilation, by the way. Got one of the Tim Owens Judas Priest efforts, Jugulator. This came out the year I was born, 1997. This is more thrashy than the other one. Actually, it's quite good. Actually. Anyway, back to classic Priest. We've got Judas Priest, Angel Retribution on here, which features a bonus. This one features a bonus DVD from on tour, featuring some performances from them. Sorry, trying to get that in. And their most recent effort for 6 years before Redeemer of Souls is Nostradamus. I am Nostradamus. Well, actually, quite good, actually. But I'll have to listen to it properly, some of the tracks which I've heard. Here is another odd one, which I don't know what this is. Cooler Shaker. I have no idea who they are. Wonder who they are. We've got an AC/DC style band, which they copied AC/DC style for quite a few albums before coming glam. It's Crocus. One Vice at a Time. Featuring the one stick going boom. One stick goes boom. They're from Switzerland. Actually, they sound okay, but good, but sound a bit like AC/DC a little bit. Got Kiss. Great band here, Kiss, greatest hits. Featuring some of the hits from the 70s. Good, brilliant. And also, we've got one of their most recent albums, Sonic Boom. Yeah, who else have we got here? Got another one in here which I found called Living Colour, Time's Up. Ready who they are? Got another one here, Lillian Axe, and that's Love and War. Great, great 1980s group, isn't there? Here's something a little bit more traditional, called Louis Armstrong. Quite good, actually. Yep, and one of his sons was in the James Bond film On Her Majesty's Secret Service. We've got a tribute album, Try Maiden, called Made in Heaven, a tribute to Maiden, featuring some hits. Featuring hits from more recent heavy metal bands, including a few 80s ones. Which is quite good, in fact. Great classic 80s band here, Motley Crue, And this is a compilation called Red, White and Crew, featuring some of their greatest hits from the 80s. And also they're retiring as well after this one, so yep, I could say salute Morty Crew. Yep. Morty Crew, I salute you. Well, anyway, we've got another good one here. We've got Mr. Big, Lean Into It. This is the second album. I've got a couple of others on tape as well too. Got Muse, Origin of Symmetry, the second album, right here. Muse, Origin of Symmetry. Got Classic. This is a classic album, one of the best albums ever in the world. Bat Out of Hell. Brilliant. I can bat out hell and dawn when the morning comes. And there's also, we've got Meatloaf, Hits Out of Hell, featuring all the hits from 77 until 84. Quite good compilation albums. And we've got Bat Out of Hell 2 here, Back into Hell. Quite good, actually. Oh, I'm joking. Oh yeah, I don't know yet, I'm joking. I still need to listen to it. But I think I've heard one song of it was quite good. It's the biggest known hit from the album. We've got a more recent one, Meatloaf, High and Cold Teddy Bear. Also forgotten here. We've got British thrash metal, Metallica, Master of Puppets. Bit of thrash metal. We've got no album, a blank disc. I have no idea who put this into me. This is with. I'm joking. I'm just joking. It's not a blank disc. It's not. I don't know. I'm joking. This is not a blank disc. This is Metallica Black Album. This is actually a classic album. Really good, brilliant. You can't really see the Metallica logo. There's a Metallica logo. It was somewhere on there, and there's a snake in the corner. But this is their best album. Brilliant. And we've got Metallica, Saint Anger. Ooh. We've got two Megadeth albums. We've got Megadeth, Rust in Peace, classic, brilliant, and their all-time classic album, Countdown to Extinction, brilliant, classic on here, brilliant, and that on there is the mascot, Vic Rattlehead, as well. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, this is the end of part 1, first video. Part 2, I'm gonna just move the camera a bit, and I'm gonna move it over, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.